Hi everyone. Let's try to develop a script for the fourth condition. So in this scenario, we are trying to develop a automation to manage the subscription, and you can refer the playlist specifically on subscription management, where I have explained a detailed walkthrough on what are we going to do in this scenario. And in this current video, I'm going to work on deleting all the resources which are actually created by you juniors. So whenever juniors are creating the resources, they're going to tag the resources with the junior tag, and now whichever the resources are there at which are been tagged as junior will be automatically deleted at the 7:30. So let's develop a script for that. I'll go to the script, to the text file, and this is the command to get the list of all resources in a subscription. And I'll store this values in resources list variable, and I'm going to write for each. So in each of this resource, I'm going to check their tags. So I have used this command. Let if you see now, get -az resource is going to give me all the resources in the subscription, and I wanted only specifically at this point of time name and tags. Now, if you can look at it, there's an automation jobs which is having the tag as user type, and it is senior. The rest are junior. And the resources which are not having tags, automatically the condition one is trying to talk about whichever is not having any tag will be tagged as junior. So we have developed a script for that. Now, anyways, if there is no value to that, we'll consider it as a junior, and we are going to delete those resources equally. So here, so before I delete it, I'll go back here, and I'm going to mention for each resource in resource list, I'm going to take a value in that, and I would like to get dollar resource and tags, as that's in a dictionary data type. This is the way to get the value of the tag, which is, so it's going to be a key value pair. So key is here as the user type, and if there is a user type tag, this is going to be working out. If it is not going to work out, then if there is no tag, then it is going to throw an error. So that's the reason why I use a try catch block here, and mention catch. And so whichever resources has to be deleted, I'll keep it as resources to be deleted as an empty array, and I'm going to add resource in this list. Now similarly, if the user type tag is in case sensitive, because the tag names can be equals is case sensitive by default, so I have to mention IEQ, which is in case sensitive, and I have to mention if it is junior. Then if it is junior, then it has to be it should be added in the resource to be deleted list. Else, uh, if it is, I'll mention if it is senior equals, well, let's not do anything. Else the rest would be deleted. And we'll mention here that resource dot name uh, won't be deleted. And now similarly, we'll mention this one be deleted, and all this resources whichever are having senior tag is not been added to the resources to be deleted. The rest, if it is having any other value other than senior, it is going to be added here. And if it is going to throw an error here, because if there is no user type tag itself, then even it will be caught in the catch statement, and even that will be deleted. So let me mention the right output here, and then going to say that following resources will be deleted and resource to be deleted. So I'm going to mention this even here, a new line. I'm going to mention it as format table, and for each resource to be deleted, resource in the list of resources to be deleted, what we'll have to do is we'll write a remove hyphen az resource, and the name of the resource name is and resource group name is resource group name, and we'll mention force so that it will not ask for any confirmation, and I'll run it as job, and we'll do the we'll do this previous same honors where uh, I'm going to mention count plus plus count equal to 0. So after every 5 times, it's going to wait entire jobs to be completed. Now that one, now if count is equals percentage 5 equals 0, or we'll mention that count is less than or equal to, is greater than or equal to resources to be deleted. Greater than or equal to, then I'll wait for entire jobs to be completed. Get all the jobs and wait for the jobs to be completed. What is the point of having this running this command in job? So that uh, I don't wait for a resource to be deleted. I will invoke a session, PowerShell session to execute this command, and that's how simultaneously I can create delete more uh, resources in one go. And here I just kept a condition that if after invoking 5 jobs, wait for uh, uh, wait for the jobs to be completed, the 5 jobs, and then you start doing it. Otherwise, it will invoke, if there are 100 resources, then 100 jobs will be invoked, which is not good practice to send at a time 500 requests in one go to subscription. And this is how you do it. And let's try uh, checking whether it's working or not properly. So I'm getting all the list of resources. This will mention whichever the resources to be deleted. Now, if you see, automation jobs won't be deleted because that is having senior tag, and the rest will have to be deleted. And C India VM01 is having senior tag, so that won't be deleted. The rest will be deleted. So let me try deleting all that rest of the resources. So if we go and check, so here this is syntax error. But if we see, these are the following resources which will be deleted at this point of time. And we don't have in that automation accounts and C India VM01 because both of that VMs are having tags. Now I'm going to run this command. See, when it is asking, it is expecting us to give the resource type. So let us give the resource type also. Resource type is nothing but the resource dot resource type. It makes sense because you might have a nick card of the same resource name in the same resource group, and the VM will also be of same resource name and everything. So it is asking even the type of to resolve that ambiguity. Now let's go and check how it is going to work out. Now if you see, so it invoked 5 jobs and 2 were failed. The rest were actually the rest were being completed. That is because when you create a VM, we have the resources which are of VM01. So when they are been attached to VM, suppose the public IP won't be deleted when it has been attached already to the NIC, and the NIC can't be deleted when it has already been connected to the VM. First, we have to delete the VM, and then we have to then delete the rest of the resources. That's why you might be seeing a failed message, but the rest are being completed. So let's understand what were the services which are there. So I'll click on all resources and I'll try to refresh. So C India VM01 is not been deleted. The VM where the VNet is VM is residing in which VNet, that has not been deleted. So the following things won't be deleted because we didn't delete the VM. Whereas if we talk about this VNet, it has to be deleted. Yeah, so those were also being deleted. And the automation jobs, if we see, those were being there are no run books because the rest of the things were being deleted. So it is successful. It is successfully running because we see the list of resources which are having senior, which is VM01. So that respective services which are linked to C India VM01 won't be deleted. And this how we are achieving to delete the rest of the resources which are being tagged with uh, junior, and this is working appropriately. So let me know if you have any queries, but this is the query, guys, final query, where I got the list of all the resources, and here I've ensured that I checked in each resource, check the tag. If it is senior, then I haven't done anything. If it is other than senior, then the rest I would expect it to be deleted because they should be either tagged as junior or they are junior. So I mentioned that I added that each resource is in the variable called resource to be deleted, and then I went and invoked again a for each statement and called them as jobs. What is the point of running it? So if I would have used instead of as job, I just would have run this command, then each till if there are 100 resources, unless each are been deleted in the script won't end. But if we see in terms of when you're running it as job, the point is it will invoke sessions for running each of that command. And here I don't want if PowerShell to send within next 2-3 minutes 100 requests to delete the 100 resources. Instead, I expect it to be sending 5 requests and wait for the 5 requests to be completed. That's the reason why I maintain this condition, and it will wait for the 5 jobs to be running and completed, and then it will go and do the invoke the rest of the 5 jobs. So this is how we achieved the script. Thank you.